Jennifer asks, is 2 months enough time to practice for a retake? How should it be structured? Great question, Jennifer. So let's say you're going for September, but you might withdraw, you might cancel, you might get a score you don't like. And that happens. People are retaking more than ever. So let's say that whatever happens, you take it on September 8th, you don't, doesn't matter. You have at that point about 2 months and 1 week to prepare for your retake or your next take. What do? Well, at this point, you've already probably been studying for a while. You could focus on your weak areas, shore up anything that you weren't 100% confident in. And you can take that time to build your foundation and solidify your foundation, then move on to timed sections, then move on to full-length exams. The difference for you at this point is going to be that you probably already have somewhat of a decent foundation. So you want to spend less time on foundational materials and articles and explanations, and rather on your own review process and on taking more full-length timed exams. Like I said earlier, you want to do maybe 10 timed exams at least in the lead up to test day. So for that reason, spread them out. You could do 1 a week. Let's say that you're working full-time or you're in school. 2 exams a week might be plenty. It might be all you could do. If you are only working part-time or you have a light course load or you're just studying full-time, then you could certainly do 2 exams a week. 3 might be pushing it. You could play that by ear. For anyone studying full-time or close to full-time, burnout is a real risk that you run. And so for that reason, I would not suggest doing 3 exams a week every week. And I certainly would not suggest doing more than 3 exams a week. Again, it's a recipe for burnout to do exams on consecutive days. If you were doing 3 exams a week and taking the following day from each to review in detail, that would still give you just 1 day off. And 1 day off is great. You might want to take 2 days off per week. That's okay. You might also have days or weeks where you get sick, or you go on vacation, or you have other priorities, family stuff comes up. All of that's fine. If you take a week off over the next 2 months, that's not going to ruin your score. You can be gentle on yourself, especially since you've already been studying for a while, I would guess. So the individual process for studying for a retake will vary from person to person, and it will vary based on your weak areas, but the other aspects I mentioned are all fairly constant.